Let's make it pop. Synth reverb sheet. Synth reverb sheet again. Hi FIOI, today's super simple setup. No headphones, no nothing, just a microphone, a guitar and my voice, because I wanna write a song like the old days. With a guitar, a pen, sorry, and paper. I have this idea in mind for quite a long time, something like 2-3 months almost. Okay, I have this chorus in mind, maybe the words will be changed, which is something like this. I don't know what it is, but it feels like you should die with me. I don't know what it is, but it feels like you should die with me. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. I have even this chord progression after a while. I want to use a simple structure, but then in the middle I want to create an instrumental section, but not an instrumental like Dream Theater with time signature changes and shit like that. I want to make it a vibe. I know it's a white woman term, it doesn't mean nothing, but you know what I mean. Something like this. Something like, I don't know if you know the song Train by Porcupine Tree. There's a complete nonsense change that goes in 6/8 with claps and stuff, but then it comes back perfectly with the song. Something like that, a huge build up, just music vibe, no fancy shit, no nothing. But I want to write it in this method because the song came out just by playing on the sofa in my living room like this. And I think this is the perfect way to elaborate on that. So we can write it like that, work on it, and then spend time on the production to make it more in line with the other song of the album. Maybe this will be a single, something completely out of that project, but who knows? Let's work on it. So I want to start the song with the melody ta-ra-ra. Yes, on top of this ta-ra-ra. With this bass that goes. We can go something tum, tuka, tutum, tuka. Something like that. The crucial thing here is that it sounds too much like a folk tune. I don't know how to describe it better. Something that is not progressive, okay? Even though progressive is everything and nothing at the same time. The key here is to find the right sound, I think, after writing it. I want to make a 2 full circle, so jive with me. I don't know what it is, but it feels like you should jive with me. Yes, because I wanted to use this as the vibe, let's call it vibe section. It would be a long build up with more shit happening on top of each other. But I want to use it even before, because I think you can adapt better to the change. Almost like not an ear candy, but like, hey, this riff won't be a one-off. It will be used later on. Almost like a spoiler, a trailer in itself. It's weird, but I think it would work. So we, after the chorus, don't know what it is, but it feels like you should jive with me. C major. No. The structure is intro, which is the melody. Okay. Then we have the verse, which is the classic 8-bar. Chorus. And then the interlude, which that I enjoyed that vibe, that melody. Interlude. I think we can go verse, but shorter. Let's make it pop. I want to think of it like the single of the album. Okay, I want certain type of song inside of this record. I want the instrumental, I want the epic, I want the heavy one, I want the ballad, I want the dark ballad, but I want to even use the single because, believe it or not, I really enjoy pop music, but a lot, especially some Italian artists because I come from Italy. I started by playing Ligabue and Vasco Rossi, which are the biggest pop rock artists here in Italy. I also enjoy a lot Alex Britti, which I think made one of the best pop, but pop in the Beatles and David Bowie way of all time. But I compare it to great classic like David Bowie and Beatles. It's really a wonderful album. If you wanna listen to it, It Pop by Alex Britti. I don't know if you speak Italian or not, I don't give a fuck. Listen to the music because he's genius. He's an incredible guitar player. He has an incredible voice. So you hear the guitar influences in his pop music, let's say. So I want to have a poppy single-ish kind of tuning, but I wanted to have my prog stamp on it. So we are intro, verse, chorus, interlude, which is not so pop, having an interlude / special before the second verse. We can go after the verse to again the interlude before hitting the chorus, just to have a build up before the other chorus. Let's try, because I have this vocal melody for the verse, but I don't really like it. Na 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 na. Yes, something along this line before the chorus, a build up, no, let's call it pre-chorus, not a build up, it's a pre-chorus. It exists the pre-chorus in the pop structure, but on quote, I don't know if I'm sure, but between parentheses, it's right. Let me know in the comment section. Because it sounds good going from the verse to the chorus right away. Because the progression itself, call it. Don't know what it is. It feels like. Yes, we call like that. Chorus. And then we go into the instrumental section, okay? Instrumental, which I want to make it start with two big impacts, like some synth, some airy kind of sound. Okay, we can go C major, B altered, okay, C major again, D major sus, to time. I wanted to build up. Stay there and listen. And now something that stays underneath. And it doesn't come back perfectly, doesn't return perfectly to the chorus, but I will make it. Or we can go back to the melody. Let's imagine that I'm building, ship at happen. Maybe not with this pattern, like and then with the pattern, the intro melody. I don't know what it is, but it feels like you should dive with me. I don't know what it is, but it feels like you should dive with me. Dun, 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 Oh! This was a riff that I originally had, because I was spitting out idea and this shit came out. But previously it was an intro to the song. I had this like vocal and guitar, and then but maybe it's better if I use it at the end of the instrumental. Build up, build up, build up. Stop. Synth phase, reverb, vibe. And the intro melody again, 2 times, chorus. I don't know what it is, but it feels like you should die with me. I don't know what it is, but it feels like you should die, die, die with me. Something like that. It doesn't call chorus 2 times at the end, this riff, because it's a 5 chord. No, it's not a 5 bar structure. What? 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4 structure the first time and 5 bar the second time. So it doesn't call chorus, and I don't want to cut it because die with me. So we have the instrumental, and let's point out that I wanna end it with this. So end it like it began. Okay, end it like it started, because I wanted to start with its. I can go to the build up. Let's build. Synth reverb sheet. Synth reverb sheet again. Yes. Allora, instrumental, little notes, starts with hits, and then end with its, and this E minor harmonic scale. E minor harmonic scale, and then melody, ta-ra-ra. Intro melody, okay. Another chorus. Is necessary another chorus? I think so. And less chorus, but let's say maybe. Between parentheses, maybe. It's a strong, it has a strong pop structure to it, and I really enjoy that because it was what I had, and also it's simple, so maybe. And because it's simple, I think I can explore sound and identity a little bit more, because it works as an acoustic guitar song, and that was the goal. As a songwriter, sometimes you gotta have the goal of the campfire tune. Okay, you gotta have the test of the campfire, because I don't know if it works. Now the matter is to find the right sound and the right arrangement. And what I mean by sound, in my head, this sounds like acoustic drum, big, roomy, old school acoustic drum, natural bass, like a bass into an Ampeg, an old school Ampeg or an old school Orange, something like that. But I don't think it's the right thing to do, because in the other song I'm really exploring synth sound made with acoustic instruments, so we gotta go for that. But one thing that I wanna keep is for sure the acoustic guitar, because it came from here, and I think is the right tribute to the song and also the right thing to do. I wanna have a mixture between a more experimental sound but with this basic foundation of an acoustic guitar. And I'm sure things will change along the line, especially maybe I will add a solo or something. I want to even use violins, not mellotron violins, real violins, real string, something like that. I think I have some plugin for that. So this was another episode of making of a concept album, a little bit different, a little bit more raw, but I fucking like it. If you want to support what I'm doing, basically I'm documenting my way into this new album, which is going to be a concept album in the good old-fashioned progressive rock metal tradition. If you want to support it, follow the channel. There's a PayPal link for donation. There's even a Patreon, $5 a month, and you will access to the early demos. I want to use the money on Patreon to sustain myself a little and invest in the marketing of this project and my pages, social media that you gotta follow, please, because it's 3 years that I'm working on my social media and nothing seems to work. My name is Gianluca, and ciao. Ciao. No, I forgot the lyrics. I have an idea for the topic of the song. Excuse me. Following again the line of cruelty in humankind. Let me contextualize it a little. I was thinking about writing this song when this riff came out about an episode that happened to me between my dad. I don't have a great bond with him. Basically, he told me you are nobody. I was starting out as a musician in my teens, and I think that is one of the most cruel thing. Even though he didn't mean that or something, but it's one of the most cruel thing that you can do on a young boy, on a 16 years old guy. So I want to use that story, my personal story, more generalized, I think, with that song. So I will maybe do an episode on the lyric development, because it's really personal and still hurts sometimes thinking of it. Okay? Bye.